Hey everybody, it's Kevin. I'm back. I'm sorry I have been away for so long, but life has been crazy. Today is my 6-week surge anniversary post-op. I was hoping to do one at the 1 month mark, but I didn't get around to it, but 6 weeks will work. I'm happy to report that I am down 50 pounds today. My BMI is 54.8, which is still in the super obese category, but hey, I'll take any improvement. It's going good so far. I think my last video I talked about I was having a lot of heartburn and acid, which has gotten better. The surgeon put me on prescription, you see it? Nexium. And 40 milligrams of Nexium, and it's helped a lot. He also said I could take Prilosec at night. So I'm taking 2 PPIs, and it's really helped out a lot. Of course, I do still have some issues after I eat certain foods or whatever that's not really agreeing with me. So I did get some over-the-counter Maalox generic brand from Rite Aid, which helps. I've been hungry a lot, which is kind of discouraging after reading on the forums that I belong to for support and advice and help. So many people write on there how they are never hungry after this surgery, and I'm just so jealous because I get hungry quite a bit. And I don't know, they talk about head hunger on there. Oh, it's head hunger. They talk about real hunger when you're actually physically hungry. They talk about acid hunger, like the acid in your stomach is making it you feel like you're hungry, but it's really just the acid. I don't know what the difference is in any of those. All I know is that I'm hungry. And I guess hopefully one day I'll figure it out, but some things that I've been eating to try to curb my appetite is I ordered some Quest bars, protein bars. I got the chocolate peanut butter kind. They don't taste quite as good as some of the other ones that I've had, but these are much better for you. The stats on them are much better compared to the other ones that I've had. So I guess the other ones had more carbs and stuff like that in it to make it taste better. But this has 20 grams of protein in it, in each one, which is great for a protein bar. I've also been taking, I got from the vitamin shop, Cytomax protein, liquid protein. It's got 40 grams of protein in it. And it's kind of strong, so I have to mix it with some water. And it turns it into like a Kool-Aid kind of drink. But it's much easier to drink that way than straight up, because it is definitely a strong taste in your mouth. My vitamins, I'm taking Nutrimetrics vitamins. It's a powder that you mix with water, and it turns it into an isometric solution, which is more easily and readily absorbed by your body. So you don't have to take any pills that your body has to digest and break down, and your liver filter out the fillers and the coating around the pills and all that stuff. It's just straight up vitamins, and it's already broken down in a form that your body can use immediately, and it doesn't have to metabolize it or whatever. I'm also taking Nutrimetrics calcium, which you don't have to worry about mixing it up, like taking it different times of the day. I think calcium can interact with other things if you take it together, but you don't have that situation with the Nutrimetrics because it's already broken down in a form that your body can use immediately. And I'm also taking the OPC3, which is a antioxidant, and it's supposed to promote cardiovascular and joint health, maintain healthy cholesterol and blood glucose levels, and it has some anti-inflammatory activity. My joints have been feeling a lot better. I'd like to think that that's helping, as well as losing the 50 pounds. I was feeling really full sometimes after I eat, and I've described it as a brick sitting in my stomach. And somebody on the forums I belong to suggested that I get some papaya enzyme, the after meal supplement. And it is a natural digestive enzyme support which promotes nutrient absorption. So I chew 3 of those up and swallow after I eat, and just kind of, I'm no scientist, but I hope it helps. I'm not sure how, but I've heard good things about papaya and digestion, so I'm giving that a try. Exercise has been going well. There's the treadmill behind me. I'm doing a mile a day, which is pretty good. A lot more than I used to do. I used to not use it at all. It's just sat back there forever. But put on the headphones and some music and go to it. You know, gotta do those things to get to your goal. Use that tool effectively. I was having peanuts as a snack because they're high in protein, and they have the good fat in them, the good cholesterol, I guess, as opposed to the bad cholesterol. And it's supposed to be a healthy snack if you don't eat too many of them, because they can add the calories up pretty quickly, but they're just not agreeing with me. I've tried the dry roasted peanuts and cashews too, and I'm going to give it a break for a month or so before I try again. I don't know if it had anything to do with the acid I was having, but they were not sitting well with me at all. So we'll give it a rest and try it again later and see how that goes. I bought a food scale from Amazon, which came in the mail the other day. So I've been having a hard time trying to figure out what 2 or 3 ounces is, you know. I've never really weighed out my food before. So I'm hoping that will help me to figure out like how to eyeball 2 or 3 ounces. I knew the nutritionist said 3 ounces is about the size of a deck of cards. And 1 ounce is about the size of a matchbox. But sometimes it's just hard for me to tell, so I invested in a scale. Hopefully that'll help. Had a non-scale victory on Saturday on St. Patrick's Day. Got together with a bunch of my friends, and there was a lot of junk food there. People were eating subs. There was 2 family-sized bags of Doritos there. There was bowls of chips and dip. There was a bowl of pretzels. And it's so hard to sit there when you have a food addiction and watch people just wolfing down Doritos. My God, it was driving me nuts. So I ended up eating more than I should have in the 6 hours that we were together. But I am proud of myself because I didn't eat any Doritos. I didn't eat any chips or dip. I stopped at Chick-fil-A and I got a fruit bowl and a yogurt parfait, and I brought with me a protein bar, one of those Quest protein bars I showed you. And even though I probably wouldn't normally have eaten that much in 6 hours regularly, I think I did good. I ate my healthy food that I brought with me, and I didn't touch the Doritos. I did grab a handful of pretzels at the end of the night, and I know they've got carbs in them, but overall pretzels are not that bad, especially compared to potato chips and dip and the Doritos that I could have had. So I'm proud of myself. I go back to the surgeon in the middle of April. Today's March 19th, so a little less than a month away. Hopefully he'll be proud of my progress. I'm anxious to see what he has to say. Early April I go see my regular doctor, my family doctor, and that's also going to be a little victory for me, because up till now they've always had to add a little weight onto the scale because I was over 350, so they had to add an extra weight onto the thing to register my weight, since I was heavier than 350, and now I'm under 350, so they won't have to add that little weight on there anymore, and that's just, we call it a non-scale victory, even though it has to do with the scale. But I'm really excited about that. These are the things that keep you motivated, you know, to keep trying every day. These little successes and these little goals that you set for yourself. I can see my feet now when I look down, which is awesome, over the stomach that used to be there. And overall things are just going pretty good, and I'm happy that I did this. So I'll make another video again soon when I have some more things to report. And thanks for watching and checking in with me. Feel free to put any comments or questions you have, and I will certainly try to get back to you. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.